everyone, and welcome back to TTV Legion. Today we're going to play the third mission, the codes. So this is our map. Here we have the deployment zone for the attacker, the one who has the codes. Then over here we have 3 of these transmitters, and the codes have to go to one of these. If you don't know the mission, the attacker who starts here gets 3 different of these condition tokens. And the one with 6 pips is the codes, and the other one are decoys, so just that the opponent doesn't know which one is the one with the codes. Over here we have a little deployment zone for the defender, and there's another one over here. As for cover, we're doing it as in all of the videos before. We have trees that are going to provide light cover, and then we have stone and metal structures and these barricades, which are going to provide heavy cover. The transmitters are going to be light cover in this mode. For the goal of the mission, as I already said, the attacker has to get a unit equipped with these codes to one of these transmitters, and if at the end of a round a unit is at one of these transmitters in base contact, then the attacker wins, and the defender just has to get past round 4 without the attacker winning. For my list today, I'm going to be the attacker, and I'm going to play the Imperial Infantry squad with the Imperial officer, 3 units of stormtroopers, 1 unit of the Stormtrooper DLT-19 heavy blaster rifle, 2 units of Death Troopers, and 1 FX-9 medical droid. For my loadouts, I'm going to play Push Them Back, which reads: when an enemy unit panics, choose 1 allied unit. The chosen allied unit loses 1 suppression token. For my second loadout, it'll be Inspiring Oration. After the Imperial officer is issued an order, friendly units at range 1 may remove 1 suppression. And Guard Duty. During the end step, after removing tokens, each Stormtrooper unit that removed a standby token may gain a name token. Toby's squad is going to be the Clone Troopers squad with the Clone Commander, 3 units of Clone Troopers, one unit of the Clone Trooper C6 rotatory blaster cannon, 1 Clone Trooper medic, and the R4 astromech droid. His loadouts will be I'm with you, brother. Units in the squad lose the Clone Trooper unit type and gain the Trooper unit type. When a unit in the squad performs an attack action, after the attack is resolved, another friendly unit at 4 inches may perform a dash action. The second loadout will be Backpack Power Supply. The Clone Trooper C6 rotary blaster cannon gains the following actions. Action: strafe. Use both your actions, and then this unit makes an attack action. After the attack is resolved, it may make another attack action, targeting an enemy unit that is at 4 inches of the first target. And the third loadout will be High Alert. Units in the squad gain Sentinel, which is that you can activate your standby tokens at range 3 instead of 2. So this is what it looked like after we deployed. He deployed his commander, his medic, and 2 clone troopers on this side of the board. And on the other side he has the Z6, the astromech, and another clone trooper. And I deployed all my units in this corner right here. And for the condition tokens, I'm going to show you what it is, just so you guys know, but Toby doesn't have to know. We have this one on this Death Trooper, this one on the Stormtrooper, and this one on this Death Trooper. That's it with deploying. Let's go to round 1. For the command phase, Toby played his 3-pip fire support, where he can order no units, but he can choose an enemy unit, then roll 3 black attack dice. The enemy unit and each unit at 6 inches gain 1 wound for every critical result rolled and 1 suppression token for every hit or surge result rolled. So this is really good right now because, well, I just have a clump and it just hits everybody. I played a 4-pip. You have your orders, where I can order a commander and 3 units. And each friendly unit at 6 inches of a friendly Imperial officer gains 1 surge token, so also everybody, because I'm just one ball of stormtroopers and Imperial troopers. So Toby's rolling for his fire support. And he got 1 surge and another surge, so that's 2 suppression to all my units. So because of all that suppression, 5 of my units are already panicking. So I'm going to roll for my first stormtrooper, see if he takes a wound. He does. Then I'm going to roll for my second stormtrooper. He doesn't. My third stormtrooper. He does. Then I'm going to do the medical droid. Also gets a wound. And then I'm going to do my heavy. Also gets a wound. Wow, 4 wounds. Oof.
Nothing. His orders.
And for my orders, I ordered the Imperial officer, and because of that, everyone around him gets a search token. Or no, that was because of my command card. But then because of my loadout, after the Imperial officer is issued an order, friendly units at range 1 may remove 1 suppression. So I already got rid of most of the suppression around here. I ordered my heavy and both of my Death Troopers. And because my Imperial officer got an order, also 2 stormtroopers, this and this one, got a standby token.
My first activation, I go to my stack and I take a support unit. I activate the astromech, go here to the transmitter and then make a dodge action.
For my first activation of the game, I'm going to use my heavy. Gonna move him up. Maybe not quite as much, but so that I'm in range of the astromech, and then I'm going to shoot him. I don't search, but I can spend my search token that I got from the order, so it'll be 4.
So 1 dodge token and then 3 to defend. White dice and 1 block, 2 ones.
Attack was suppressive 1, so the droid panics.
And he
takes another wound. So he's up to 3 now.
Second activation, I go to my stack. I have a normal core trooper. I make a move 2 action, go here, and then I take a standby token.
For my next activation, I'm going to the stack and I get a core trooper. I'm going to use or activate this guy back here, and I'm just gonna move him up to about here, and then I'll make a dash to about here. Because my stormtrooper panicked, we forgot that he may look at this token, so now he knows what this stormtrooper is carrying around.
For my third activation, I go to my stack, I take another support, not so good I think. I do a standby action and a dodge.
Alright, for my next activation, I'm going to the stack. I get a core trooper. I'm gonna activate this guy, move him, and do a dash can dash up here.
For my next activation, I take a core trooper. I walk over there and take a standby.
For my next activation, I'll go to the stack, get my last core trooper. It's going to be this guy. And he's doing what everybody else is doing, moving and dashing up here.
My next activation, I take my captain. I make a speed 2 move over there.
He is a commander, you know, not a captain. Better rank.
Thank you. So, and then I make a dash here behind that cover. So that's it.
For my next activation, I'm going to the stack and get the Medbot. He is going to move this way and then heal 1 wound from my heavy.
Go to my stack for my next activation. I take the heavy dude Z6 and walk over there and make a little dash and then stay here behind that heavy cover.
For my next activation, I'm going to activate this Death Trooper. He's going to rally.
Nothing.
He keeps his suppression and he is simply going to move. He's going to make a dash action to here.
Yeah, with my next activation, I think I have to walk over there with a move 2 to here and then make a dash to here.
Next up, I'm going to activate my ISF, or no, Death Trooper. He's going to walk to here. Then he's going to do his free action where I can swap around those tokens. And this one. Oh, I should have. All right. I can swap it around on everyone who is at range 3, I think. So I'm going to give this one here. I'm going to show you which one is the 4-pip. I don't know if you do know that, but give him that and this one here.
And you have a second action?
Oh yeah, right. With my second action, I'm going to dash to here. And I'm not sure if I did rally with him. I think not.
No, you don't rally.
So I'm also gonna rally because why not? It's free.
Nothing.
I'm not good at rolling suppression.
Stays at 0%.
0%?
0%, yes.
Have I never rolled off suppression?
No.
Jeez.
In the last game too.
So, since Toby's already done, oh, you could have triggered your standby, I think.
Ah. He walks over there, so I use my standby token and make a little move here behind the barricade.
My last activation, I go to my Imperial Officer, I'll rally.
Ooh,
Did
one
it.
off!
My first
You have
suppression.
so luck.
I'm rolling up. Yeah, really lucky. And well, she is going to move like everyone else to here. And then she is going to use her ability Get Them, where I can choose up to 1 friendly stormtrooper at 8 inches And he may make a move action and then may make a melee attack action. And move him up.
And make a melee attack against the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that tree real good. See if he takes a wound.
Yes.
So, since Toby's angry at the tree, I'm actually going to hit it for him. And I get 3 hits because I can spend my surge. So that tree is almost dead.
And
oh wow!
Only 1 wound.
That is some thick wood there. So this is the end of round 1. The tree took 1 wound. A lot of my core troops took a wound. This one, the med droid, this one has a wound. And I already healed 1 of my heavy. Then on the other side we have Toby getting in place. The med bot already taking 3 wounds, so he's not doing too well, but there's not been a lot of shooting outside of that. During the command phase, Toby played his 2-pip Born for This, where you can order 2 units, and each ordered unit gains 1 search token. And I played something very similar, 2-pip Elite Troopers, where I can order 2 operative units, so just both of my Death Troopers, and each unit issued an order with this card gains steady, so probably a little better than 1 search, but very similar. I gave both of my orders to my Death Troopers, and he gave his orders to his heavy, to his C6, and to his clone commander. For priority, to see who goes first. It's gonna be him.
When it's not to defend, then you don't take a shield.
Yeah. I only blanked on priority rolls.
So for my first activation in this round, so I activate my heavy, and I have a 10 range here to shoot. I can see the stormtrooper here, and then I can take a second attack action here on the death trooper behind. I roll my first attack, and I have 4 hits, 3 crits and 1 normal.
On my stormtrooper. And I get 2 blocks because I have light cover, so and he takes panics. 2 wounds, and then he panics.
And 1 wound.
And takes another wound, so not a bad attack, 3 wounds.
Yes.
Also, Toby gets to see which one it is, and it's the codes. So now he knows where I'm hiding my codes. Second attack against my Death Trooper. For another 4. And this time around I get 3 blocks, so only 1 wound on my Death Trooper. For my first activation, I'm gonna activate this Death Trooper. Gonna rally.
All blanks.
Oh, I get 1 off, so he isn't suppressed anymore. I'm going to aim and then move up this direction. And I'm going to shoot this clone trooper right here.
Is it this one?
Exactly. And an aim. I'm going to aim this black one and just get 4. Yeah. Rolling for 4. You have heavy cover, so you take exactly 0 wounds, and yeah, red dice are good in that sense.
That's suppressive. To my stack, I take a normal trooper and I rally. 1. So I have 1 dice less, and I aim and shoot here on the stormtrooper.
Okay, so yeah, you take a red dice less.
Yes. So I have critical, so I have 4 hits.
Well,
it's okay.
Good attack. For 4 on my stormtrooper with the codes, and he gets 1 wound, and then he panics again. Doesn't take a wound from that this time. I'm going to my stack for my next activation. It's the Medbot, which is pretty good right now. So he can move up and then remove 2 wounds from this guy. And that's it.
For my activation, I take my captain, I make a dash with him, and then I can also do a dash with this trooper here.
And he can do that for free because of his keyword.
It names For the Republic.
For the Republic, yeah.
Okay, and then I spotter. Take an action, so I take 1 aim for the commander and 1 for this trooper, and then I take a shot. Here I have range here to the stormtrooper. 3 hits.
3 so far.
And 3.
I'm gonna roll for 3.
Ooh.
And take 2 wounds. And then I panic. But don't take a wound from that. For my next activation, I have the commander. He's gonna rally.
Yes.
Oh, and he got both of his off. For his actions, he's going to move this guy up. To this tree. And he is going to spotter 1 on my heavy.
For my next activation, I take a normal core trooper. I walk with a speed 2 move over there behind the trees, and then I shoot on this stormtrooper with the coats. I have an aim and shoot. So 4 and 5. Wow. Okay.
And he dies. Before this stormtrooper dies, he's going to pass the codes to this one and then live a happy life. Back in the graveyard. For my next activation, I'm going to activate my Death Trooper. He's going to rally, not get suppression off. Then first I'm going to dash to here, and then I'm gonna move, and with tactical 1 I actually get an aim, which I forgot on my other guy.
Yes.
And because of my command card, he has steady, so he's gonna shoot the clone trooper back here, who hasn't activated yet.
Yeah, I think he had critical, so
Yep.
go ahead.
Critical 2, and then I'm gonna spend the aim.
Fine.
Make it 5. And clone trooper is very strong, takes no wounds.
So from my next activation, I activate my astromech, I do a dodge action, and yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Nothing.
You can recover, so you get rid of that.
Oh, okay, perfect, thank you.
I mean,
that.
Your winning chances are so small when you're the defender. So.
Yeah.
For my next activation, I have a core trooper. Going to activate this one. First, he's going to shoot this guy because then I can just get a free dash action, and afterwards he's going to move. Well, if I get any hits, because he needs to panic. But
Perfect.
Gotta be a bit risky here. And I get 3.
First I defend, 2 wounds, and then I panic. And
That's not a wound.
another wound. Okay.
So because I made that clone panic, I can do a free dash, and then I'm just gonna move into base contact with this.
Perfect.
Call it a day.
That's the win. In round 2.
Stupid game mode.
Yeah, the game is over, but for my next activation, I activate this one here. I rally. Nothing. And then I shoot here. I aim and shoot on the Death Trooper.
He's saying the game is over because I'm already at that point, and if I just kill his astromech, I literally win on turn 2.
Yes.
So yeah, this game mode, we're not quite sure about the balancing yet.
Then here's my aim. So 4 hits. Hard cover.
Yep, heavy cover.
Yeah,
and he's very fine. For my next activation, I'm going to the stack. It's this core trooper right here, who is going to move to about here, and then take a shot on the astromech. I don't search, so it's only 2.
Oh, okay. Then I dodge one and I have to roll 1 white dice. Shield, no. And he dies. Okay, the game is over. Good. For my next activation, I take the support unit. I make a move action over there and then shoot here on the Death Trooper. 5 hits.
Nice, good shot. So it really wasn't the dice why I won.
Yeah.
You rolled so good.
Yes. That's not. Oh, 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds. For my next and last activation, because this one is the one that died, I only have my heavy left. And I think I'm gonna try and kill something. He is in range of this guy who already has 2 wounds. So I'm just gonna take a second aim, and then
Five hits.
No, I don't have search. And take the second aim.
Okay.
But no.
Only 4. So when I take all blanks, then he dies. Okay, so
Almost.
2 wounds, and then I ready for 2. He panics.
Oh yeah, you get 2
so
suppression.
he can die.
He could die.
Yes,
And he does.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Do you want to do a dance for this?
I mean, I could say GG easy.
That's a cool last move. This kill.
At least I killed the clone, right?
Nice. Yeah, it was a good game, very tense.
Yeah, it was really tight. I was very lucky that I got the win here.
Yes, this one takes the code in round 2. Nice, congratulations.
Good game.
Good game.
Lucky that I was the attacker. Next time you get to play the attacker, or we just don't play this mode ever again.
Or we balancing for ourselves.
Yeah, we can do maybe balance it for ourselves a little bit. That could work.
Perfect. Do you want to change anything for the next game or with your loadouts?
Well, honestly, I don't think I would change anything right now for this game, but it's actually really hard to say because I don't think anything mattered too much. The best thing that I had was that I can remove 1 suppression when I order my Imperial Officer for everyone at range 1. Everything else didn't really matter at all.
Okay, perfect.
What do you think of the game? Would you change anything or any opinions?
Yeah, I think the game can be funny with more balancing, and my loadouts I will play like the same, but I forgot often to play this one where I can do a dash after I do an attack action in 4 sol range, and I think for other modes it can be very good to use this loadout.
Yeah, that seems quite nice to, like, for the first mission we ever played, to attack and then maybe get in range of something. But yeah, all in all, I'd say they really need to rebalance some stuff here, because it just seems way too easy for the attacker to just get there. And yeah.
Yeah, and the clones are cool, but I think they can be a little bit stronger when they balanced it. But it's okay.
If you guys know anything, let us know in the comments, like if we played something wrong.
Yes.
If we made any mistakes, or if you also tried the mode out and found it really easy for the attacker. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us.
Yes.
See you next time, and thanks for watching.